and we worked on finding the beginning, middle, and end of our story. Today, we're going to talk about some important things in our story, like the characters, the setting, the problem, and the solution. Those things can help us understand what we're reading. So behind me, you can see on my paper, I have kind of a box drawn, and we refer to this as a story map. So today in Seesaw, when you go in there, you're going to have your very own story map to fill out. So I thought we could work on it together during this lesson, so that way when you get into Seesaw, you know exactly what to do. All right? So I need you to grab your notebook and a pencil, and I need you to draw a big box like mine. So you're going to start with a big square on your paper. Big square on your paper. Then you're going to draw a line from the top to the bottom and the side to the side. And you have made your very own story map. As always, remember, you can pause this video if you need some more time to draw your story map. Okay? At the top of mine, I labeled it Cinderella because that's the story we're working on this week. So make sure you label yours Cinderella too. The first box in our story map talks about characters. So we're going to think about the important characters in our story. So, well, one of the important characters is Cinderella. That's the title of our story. She's really important. She's our main character. So let's write our main character's name in here, Cinderella. Make sure while I'm writing on mine, you're writing in yours too, okay? So let's see. Go ahead and shout out some other characters that you remember from the story. I can't hear you. Oh, yes, the stepsisters. Ugh, they are so mean. Let's write the stepsisters. Stepsisters. Now, I don't know about you, but I have a couple stepbrothers, and they're not mean like those stepsisters. So they were just so mean in the story. Okay, back on track. So we've got Cinderella, we've got the stepsisters. Are there any other characters we should write down? Go ahead and shout it out. Shout it out. Oh, the stepmother. Yes. Let's write stepmom down. She was a character. Stepmom. There's two more I can think of. I'm running out of room in my box. You might be too. Remember, if you need to pause, go ahead and pause. Another character we had was the fairy godmother. She was really important and she was magical. So that is an important thing to remember about our fairy tale. So fairy godmother. All right, let's go over what we've got so far. Cinderella, the stepsisters, stepmom, and the fairy godmother. I could think of one more character that was pretty important in our story, and that's the prince in the end. So let's squeeze him in. I'm going to squeeze him in over here, okay? So if you have to squeeze in somebody, Prince, if you ran out of room in your box, that's okay. You can put it down at the bottom or anywhere you have room. All right, so we've got our characters covered. Next is our setting, and if you remember from our other videos, our setting is where and when our story takes place. So our story took place long ago. Our setting took place long ago in a kingdom. We don't know the name of the kingdom, but we know it was a kingdom because we had the palace and the prince, and that was kind of where our story took place. Awesome job. Next, we're going to think about the problem and the solution. So in our story, something is wrong and somehow it gets solved. Can you think of anything? I can. Cinderella wanted to go to the ball, but she couldn't go. So that's my problem. Cinderella wanted to go to the ball. But she couldn't. She couldn't. Why couldn't she go? Well, she didn't have anything to wear, and her stepmom told her she couldn't go. So how did she solve that problem? Can you think of anything magical that might have happened? Aha! Our fairy godmother. So Cinderella's problem of not being able to go to the ball was solved by none other than the fairy godmother. So in our solution box, we're going to write the fairy godmother helped Cinderella get to the ball. She helped her out a lot. So boys and girls, we just completed a story map together in this lesson. And so it doesn't look like an actual map, like where to guide us on the road, but it helps to organize our thinking and our boxes with important things that happen in our story. So today, when you're on Seesaw, you can use your notebook and the things that we talked about to fill out your answers. Also, you'll notice that I put some sentence starters for you in Seesaw. And that means we need to work on writing complete sentences. Okay? All right, friends, you've been so smart today, and thank you for helping me fill out our story map. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!